morning, beautiful people, and happy Sunday. Sorry, I was just realized I came into view while adjusting my sock at the same time, so you know, pro level stuff going on here today. So you've got Cosmic and Alabar in the chat already. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here right at the get-go. You both are awesome sauce. Welcome, welcome. So if you've seen the last couple of streams I've done, no surprise as to what I'm doing today. More Lego. Not this, obviously, because it's already done. But we will continue work on... Let's see if I can get the whole thing in this time and not have it be too shiny. The Lego Volkswagen camper van. The first one. There's a new one out now, a blue and white one, which I'm still tempted to get, even though it's gets some sort of mixed reviews. It'd be cool to have it as part of the set. Yeah. So we're continuing on with this. So it's the 2011 camper van part 3, I think we're on. Is that what I put? Part 3? Jay Price, hello! Good morning and happy Lego Day indeed. So we're just going to get right into it. Now this is where we are in the instructions. We finished this part off already. Actually, let's verify that. I believe the last thing we did was, yes, built the little sink cabinet compartment thing, and we placed it right here. It's got the door attached to it. So that was the last piece that we put on, the last bit of the instructions that we followed. And step 41 was to finish it and snap it into place. So we did those things. So we're going to slide that up just for a second, and then we're going to go on to step 42 and see what the next thing is. So we need to grab some of these pieces. So let's grab those pieces here, which would be the red bin. I've seen a lot of the red bin. Probably because there are a lot of red pieces. So how's everyone doing this morning? This fine morning slash afternoon slash time of day wherever ye be. Hope you're all doing well. And one of those. Inverted slanted 2x2 brick. And the 1x1. I shouldn't have those on the bottom. I almost always need the tiny pieces, so So I've got some of my containers stacked now, just for the sake of saving space, because it's kind of nice that they fit right into each other. But I had all of the teeny tiny pieces underneath another one, and I'm going in there all the time, so you're gonna just bring that. Oh, it's 4 of the. My goodness, 4 of the inverted slant bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. And need a regular 1x1 brick. And then we need to go to the light gray bin for, should that be the light gray bin for that little handle? 9 AM here and I just woke up. So nice, nice. Well, thank you for joining me as soon as you woke up. And when you wake up, you're actually often here first thing Sunday morning, so I appreciate you being here. So right on time usually on a Sunday as well. Thank you, J Price. J Price. Alright, so we got those pieces. I'm not sure what those are going to do. Oh, handles. Of course. Alright, that diagram doesn't do a super good job of explaining where these pieces go. Maybe what I'll do from now on, I'll keep this down here. And I'll put the pieces up here. That's probably pretty good. So these pieces all go along the edge of the top. So again, this is one thing I'll say for the newer Lego instructions. I love that they have a red highlight around the newly placed pieces. These ones they just sort of show the diagram. Oh, I thought I turned that off. What? Well, I don't have bingo on the go here, do I? I do not. I don't think I have bingo set up. Well, we hit July. July is new, so let's, I just had the do not look screen show up. Could you see that? The do not look screen? I don't think you could. I'm going to put it up as a bingo anyway. Or I'm actually not. I don't have bingo set up on this Stream Deck user. Alright, well I need to remember that there was a bingo strike. See if we can do that for next time we go back to Minecraft. Alright. Let's just put it on its side right here. This door is one that I'm still unsure about because it turns in further than the edge of it, so I'm hoping there's a stopper at the top that prevents it from going another way. It's funny, I showed this to Frostburn after the last time I built it, and he's like, why did they do the hinges like this? Why is there a gap there? And I said, I don't know, they just wanted the door to open all the way like this. He said, yeah, but they could have just flipped that hinge around. So the hinge that's on the inside could have had it so that it went straight across, so you'd have two little bumps here, and then the door would have just opened all the way out, which is interesting. So that's one thing that would have been... It's funny, Frostburn, when he was little, like a wee boy, his dream job was to be a Lego designer. That was what he wanted to do, until he found out he would have had to move to Europe, across the world. He said, no, I don't want to do that anymore, but he's quite good at it. He sees... The way he sees builds in Minecraft and Lego is pretty impressive. Alright. So we'll take this now. And it clearly goes that way. Cool. Cool. And then instruction shows one piece going here. And need to make sure that's rotated properly. So that went in pretty well, right? First try. No, it's one of those. Okay, there we go. I was going to say it's one of those pieces that I'm going to rotate slightly. See, Aldebar, I don't know if I said. I did say hello to you when you showed up, okay. But I haven't given either one of you your proper shoutouts, though. So fantastical shoutouts for fantastical people. Alright, let's get that part done. So step 42, taken care of. It's funny because I feel like this set has a similar number of pieces to the scooter up there, but that took 3 streams to do, and it feels like this is going to take... I know it's going to take 4, because the first one was so slow, I didn't have anything sorted by color or whatnot, but still, it feels like this is going to take possibly longer than that. Oops. Alright, so next we need 2 angle black pieces. Should the handle be on the actual... It is on the door. It's like there are actually 2 doors. So this is this one opens. This one just doesn't have a handle on it. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure if that's the way the original one was, where one has a door and then you open the other one from the inside, but 'tis on the door. Alright, so now we need one of you, 2 of you, 1 1x1 plate, and then 2 1x4 plates. Okay. No worries at all, no worries. Alright, so right now we are just, I guess, finishing off, or covering off the top here. Okay, that's good. Originally I thought this piece was supposed to go over these 2, which would have then left them wobbly, so I love the fact that it's actually overlapping a bit further on the door. Okay, we've got... Nope, I did that wrong. Oh, darn it, Steven. I guess that makes sense. piece goes there. This is where it's going to be annoying. Need to put a standalone single piece here, so I need to make sure that it's rotated properly. It goes on. I think that's pretty good. It's a little off, actually. Or is it? Pretty darn good. We'll leave it. Anyone have any fun plans for the rest of the day? Right, I'm paying attention properly now. Sorry, took you in the kitchen on my phone whilst grabbing a drink. No worries. No worries. Oops. With the door handle. Alright, cool. Step 43 taken care of. On to step 44, where we need a number of flat white pieces. Alright, we need two black pieces first. Yeah, I don't feel like I need a coffee, because our household's been pretty, I think we mentioned it a few times, caffeine free for a long time, so it's just, still want to do what I can to stay caffeine free, but I miss the taste of coffee, the heartiness of coffee. And I think I have mentioned this on stream before. I find coffee a heartier drink, like it's a drink and a snack in one. So while I enjoy the tea, every once in a while I just want like a snack drink. To the white bin! Alright, so we need a bunch of flat plates. 1 by something flat plates. So this one, it looks like a 1 by 6. So we only need one 1 by 6. And then a 1 by 3, I'm assuming. Sometimes it's hard to tell without the studs. Oh, the 1 by 1s are in here. Alright. The 1 by 3. We need 2 1 by 3s. That's a 1 by 4. But we need one of those anyway. Oh, 1 by 3. Just 1 second. There it is. So 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, then I need 4 1 by 2s. This one is smoking pork started last night, so that should be yummy later. Oh my goodness, no kidding. Sounds delish. One piece of this, where are you? Hold on. There we go. Okay. We're good. And now we're just dressing up the top. Gosh darn it, we have to realign align another single piece? Quite right first try. Pretty darn close. Sorry, my camera's not focusing super well on that part. And now I over-rotated it. Gosh darn it. Alright, that seems pretty good. Mr. Badger Seth is in the house. Welcome on in. I think we'll end up making pulled pork and make homemade mac and cheese to go with it. Oh my goodness. That sounds so good. I think we're all coming over later for lunch. Instructions right now. It looks like an old American diner. I know! That's what I was thinking of the floor. And it feels like whoever owned this this camper van should have found a way to put a little jukebox in it. This is a 3. And a 2. And another 2 and another 2 and another 3. Oops. It's strange that it goes here. So there's a 1, but there's a 2 that goes here. Then the 6. Then a 4. And a 2. So this is odd, I find. Interesting. Gotta trust the process. I know, Cosmic. This one here, it's interesting that this comes out past the edge of the corner. And I wonder why that is. I'm pretty sure I have it right. According to the instructions, it's supposed to have that 4x4 corner. As you can see down in the bottom left here, I have that 4x4 corner going on, and then there's the four piece, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. So I've got the count right. So it's a little bit odd that these are hanging over the corner. It stops midway. Oh, these pieces. I didn't see where those are supposed to go. Oh, interesting. They go right. That I did not see coming. So this is a. Let's see there in the instructions. So these two black pieces that I have, they need to go on top of the remaining red stuff, red pieces overhanging. So that's, didn't see that originally when I looked at it. Actually, I don't even think I would have noticed that if it weren't for the fact that I realized I had 2 pieces left. So that's interesting. I wonder what those 2 are going to do. It's cool. They almost actually look like little handles. Like when you have the door open if you wanted to grab onto something to go in. So the light's not great there. Trying to find that nice combination between not have everything blasted out or look to of the shadows. We're just back from the food shop and the kids are out with a nana, so pretty peaceful. Nice. Yummy chai tea goodness. Oh, now we're getting into the heavy blocks. That's one thing that's interesting about these. I guess it makes sense when you want to get into the detailed stuff like the scooter. Oh, there it is. And here, it is going to have a lot of small pieces. I find it makes it take a lot longer. When you look at the door, like all the little pieces that go into it, it's just a lot of detail where there are very few heavy-handed bricks in these other sets, so that's why it takes a lot longer. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's correct. And then we need a 1x2 red. I wonder if I should move the camera and the instructions down to the bottom next time of the screen. Do 1x2. Where are you? There it is. Because I do like having the pieces at the bottom. I find that's a little bit easier, and I wonder having the build up at the top would be better. Probably the inside handle. Yeah, exactly, J Price. The Man-Made and Ginger the Lily come in. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you both. Thanks for dropping by. So just, yes, we're about step 45 on the way to building this beautiful camper van. So it's coming along very well. So I just need to figure out where this is going to go. So it is going, okay, so this black piece is going in the center. So I wish I could have my mouse cursor show up so that I could point on the screen at the same time. It just doesn't give me that option. Oh, wait a second. Is this a thing I can do? Alright, we're trying a thing. bear with me. I am going to try to connect my trackpad to my iPad because I do believe oh, it's probably dead. I will not connect. I haven't used it in forever, but you can actually connect your trackpads, the Apple trackpad, to the iPads now. So what I'll try to do for next time is because I need the charging cable to connect my phone for the camera. So what I'll try to do is actually connect my trackpad up so that I can use to the iPad, so I can use that to gesture over the areas I'm talking to. That can be pretty cool. Back up it pretty sweet, y'all. Pretty sweet. All right, so I need to connect this in the middle here. I love that you entered with pants. Ginger always shows up throwing pants. It's like, anyone need any extra clothing? I've got plenty to spare. Stay warm today. I like the chessboard, handy for entertainment on lunch. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that piece does go there. It leaves the, according to the instructions, leaves that 4x4 spot open at the front. I believe that's right. Yes, okay. And then the lone red piece goes on the side right there for some reason. I'm sure we will find that out soon enough. Step 46. Now we go to the beige box. No, we need another black piece. We need one 2x6 brick, which we have. Easily found. And then we need... See, these are interesting pieces. I don't remember this being much of a thing when I was younger. A 2x2 brick that's like a double-decker piece. Normally we would have just taken 2x1 bricks and then stacked them on top of each other. So the fact that these exist as single pieces is interesting, and I wonder why they're not used more often. I mean, this is a 2x2. These are 1x3s, and they are a 1x2, and this is a 1x3, and that could have been a double stacked high. But it's interesting that they chose to do that. Be rude to enter the tea towels better be available in the US. The tea towels. For the whole year. Nice. The double decker. The double decker brick. So I need three double deckers. Alright. Cool. So then that goes in the front, right here. There we go, that's in the middle. Okay, that's a little bit hard to see the instructions of that angle, but that piece goes there. I do believe. So just take a quick peek at these. So that one looks like it goes there. But the next one, okay, the next one goes right here on this black piece. Yeah, because it leaves another 2 studs right there open. And then, so I'm assuming it looks like that's mirrored on the other side, so it's just going to go right there. Cool. That's what we're going to go with anyhow. Alright, so then that's step 46, on to 47. We need the big old piece. Big black plate that was here. I think that's the only one we have like that, so I don't really need to count it. Yeah, that's the only one we have, so no need to count it out. My question now is that a light gray piece or a dark gray piece? I think it's a light gray piece. Actually, I don't think we have any dark gray 1x2 pieces. Not in there anyway. What about the little container? No. So we must only be looking in here. So we just need one of each of these. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. And then for those, the black plate goes Actually, let's just put this piece in first, because that'll help us figure out where the plate goes. Like that, so that leaves the 2 studs in the front there, like we can see. Like that. So we got the 2 black studs right there. Oops, 2 black studs. The gray. And this plate just goes right across like that. Centered. Centered. Can Steven do centered? It may take some time, but he'll get there. Does that snap into the beige pieces underneath? Yes. Okay, so we get some stability underneath as well, which is good. Nice. Good, good. Things are going well there? Good. Glad to hear it. Anime, glad to hear it. Then Hot 48. We need to dip back into the red bin again. We'll grab these. The 1x1 plates with the... I always call those the grippies. I don't know why. I don't know why I call them grippies, but like the claw, the clamp. Is it a clamp? Sure. So we need 4 of those. 1x1 plates with a clamp. And can't promise. 2 1x3 plates. So sorry I can't always... Do people prefer to see when I'm rummaging through a bin? The claw. That's right. Grippies is better. The grippy claw. So people like to see when I'm rummaging through stuff, or does it matter if I'm over here doing it? The villain in Penelope Pitts, the hooded claw. The Claw was also the name of the villain in Inspector Gadget. Dr. Claw, that's what it was, not the Claw. Wait, was it Doctor? I think it was Dr. Claw. Alright, oops, I forgot I needed the 2 1x2 red pieces, but they are not in this bin. They are elsewhere. 1, 2. There we go, we got the goods. So now we just have to guess where all of this stuff goes, I suppose. Oh, looks like it's all at the front. Well, that's interesting. We're getting into some fanciness here. I don't know what's going on with all of these 1x1 grippies here. That's interesting. Steven ever tried knolling? I don't want to knoll. It feels like for me it would just take... When I used to build Legos, I used to rummage around the bin and just grab the pieces and like rummage around and stuff like that. It's just, for me, for one, I don't really have that much room. So like this is... Actually, I'm curious. Let's find out how much space we have to work in here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the math. Because we have a ruler. Actually, we'll take the other one. So these are my designer rulers. So they're translucent and flexible. So we got inches, we got decimal inches, centimeters and millimeters. We also have points and picas and agates, even though nobody really uses agates anymore. But they're pretty great because if you wanted to sort of measure, like for example, see if I can do this without spilling my tea, how wide a logo would go on a cup. It actually bends around the cup and you can see through it to take measurements. But they're pretty cool. So this... I bought these 2 rulers when I was in university. They were $40, but they last so long and they're so good. Always got the handies. I've used these so often, so I'm a huge fan of these. They're basically graphic designers' rulers. Yeah, they're pretty great. And given how long they've lasted and how many times I've used them, 40 bucks it's been a super investment. This is more just for curiosity's sake, so go like that. So that's 12 inches to right there. Okay, so I basically have 18 inches across to use, and it's visible. 0. So yeah, I've got an 18 by 10 area to work with. So they're not, I don't really have enough room for knolling. That was a really roundabout way to say I don't have enough room for knolling. But I don't know that it's something that I would enjoy doing on a regular basis anyway. I just feel like it would take a ton of time. So it's going to go... Wait. Did I miss some red pieces? Oh no, I was just looking at the wrong area. So we have to go, we're going to the very front. Ah. Fine with seeing or not seeing. Gotcha. Joel Steven Lego off joint stream. A joint stream, that would be funny. So knolling is basically when you take all of the pieces out, and I do need a bigger desk. Well, actually what I'm doing is I'm saving up for a new phone. So right now I'm using my iPhone for the camera on this, and it's an 8. You know, works fine, but the newer phones have a wide and ultra wide, so I don't want to put my camera up here. If I put my camera here, then it's in the way of my face when I'm doing this. So I guess one option is to just not show my face at all, but if I could get a camera, have it at the same spot, but get an ultra-wide lens on it, which the newer ones have, then I'd be able to show more of the desk. So knolling is basically when you take the pieces out and you lay them specifically in a very specific order like this, so that you can see them all and they're all spaced properly. And I've seen Joel do it a couple times, and he'll go in and actually like try to make the space between them all even. So for one, it helps kind of not draw out, but it prolongs the experience, so he can actually enjoy the building longer, which I can appreciate. But I talk a lot and get distracted easily, so if I spend so much time doing this and then putting them on here while I'm talking, it's one of those things where I feel like it would take 6 streams to build one of these things, and I don't know people would want to watch me build one of these for six streams. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's this is going to go in the front here. Sorry, there's a lot of talking. I missed some of the chat. You and I are both showing your age when you both know what you're talking about. Sorry, just looking through the chat. See what I missed? Oh, thanks to the link, Cosmic. Laying out the pieces neat in the row. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, cool. I believe I'm caught up. I'm gonna say is you've seen how Steven stores things among... I missed that, Cosmic. That's funny. Now, in all fairness this time, I was going by the order of the bag last time, so I felt like that was good enough. But this time, I didn't have that option, so they're all sorted by color now. I was not prepared for what I was given on the first stream for this van. But touche, Cosmic, touche. Their designs is very elaborate sets in nano blocks. It's basically miniature Lego. That's cool. I would love to actually spend some time with the Lego Digital Designer app and design a custom Lego set, but I have no idea what I would do. I have enough time trying to figure out what to build in Minecraft, let alone a Lego set. But it would be very cool. Is that straight? That's pretty straight. It would be cool to make my own set and then order all of the pieces online, build it. Because I forget what it's actually. It's got a different name now, I think. It was Lego Digital Designer. And the neat thing is once you build it, it will generate instructions for you. So I think that would be very cool to actually come up with a design for a set and then generate instructions. So if people went, wow, that's really cool, then you can just say, cool, here's the PDF you can download. Stair block. I should make stair. Obviously. You should just throw it on your desk. Shout in a loud voice. Oh no, look at all this unsorted Lego on my desk. And wait for appropriate Joel for this. That's true. Hear the knock on the door. Dear Steven, I will no longer be able to be your gym partner if you don't smarten the heck up and sort your Lego. Alright. So we don't do full-on knolling here. We do a little bit of just... We actually don't do the knolling at all if that includes the actual aligning. It's more of a... We get the pieces out there. We get the pieces out there. So just one of those. And then we need black and gray pieces. Oops, I see the 1x2, and we need a... It looks like the only 2x2 slanted brick we have, which is fine. And then, you know, another one of those... I'm not sure what you would call that. It's a connector piece of some sort. It's interesting. I should. I did do some research. I went to Bricklinks, and looked at the different categories there to see what they called all the different parts, but I can't remember. Joel would be like, "That's funny." He would just show up and stand next to me and go, and then he would just like grab my Lego, pick the block I need, and just run away with it. Alright, that's just one of each piece. White on the bottom goes there. Oh wait, so that leaves 3 in the front. Oh, that means... Okay, so that's going to go right here then. I believe so, yes. Yeah, because according to the instructions, it does leave this, let's see if I can get in the camera. Come on, Steven, you can do this. It leaves the 2x2 space here in the instructions, and it shows that there are 3 studs in the front as well. So that seems like a... I guess it makes sense so that it's going right along the edge of the counter here. So we got that. That's good. And then... Ooh, one of these actually connect. It's the brake pedal. No, it's the gas pedal. That's what we're doing right now. That's the next piece. Show you what I mean. Look at that. So right where the arrow is pointing, basically, that's where this goes. We're going to snap these pieces together, and then just snap that. Well, it's weird that that would be a gas pedal. Oh, I guess not. This could be... Alright, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. There we go. There. So this probably is going to be... This black piece is probably going to be the seat. And so if somebody's sitting here, it makes sense that that would be the gas pedal. Interesting. Interesting! I was making another tunnel yesterday, and he mentioned about possibly needing stairs, so I said leave it without stairs and send Steven over in a resource con. It's true. Yeah, Alistair also tagged me in the Discord chat. I may know somebody who knows something about stairs. Alright, so we need the light gray pieces. That's a 1x8, which is hello, that's you. 2x10. That is hello, you. Well, then we're going to the brown pieces. We don't do brown pieces very often. So, the 1x2s must be in here. Yes, they're in here. 2 U's, and then we need 2 white half hinges. We need 2 of the half hinges? Now I do not know where those are going to go. Hey Fulmers, welcome on in. Good to see you. everyone for being here again. Keep saying it. I'm just tickled that everyone still likes to show up here. Alright, so these are the two. We need two of those. I believe that's it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Yes. Good, good. And then interesting. So this goes at the front. You can see that it goes along the front here and leaves. It's going to go right there, leaving one space or one stud on either outer side. I'm trying to make sure that's snug in there. And this one goes right here. There we are. The two brown pieces go on the outside. And the half bracket, or the half hinge, is there. And there. I'm not sure what these two pieces are for. I'm curious. So we do have pieces that are the other half of the hinges in there. I don't know if they're meant to go with these or not, but I'm curious to see how this will go. Because this one here, I mean, that's a hinge that goes onto a slanted piece, so it almost makes sense that it would have something that lays flat down that can go up and down, but we'll see. This is weird. If this is meant to be a gas pedal, that's actually pretty darn close to where the seat would be, so I know not what this is supposed to be. But I mean, I know they can't do a 1-to-1 scale as well, so it's interesting. So we need now no, do this right along. It looks like a 1x8 or 1x10 ground piece. 1x10, and then two 1x4, or sorry, 1x8. Yeah, because I don't think we have any 1x10 pieces. We do not. Ooh, then we're going back to the baby blue tiles. I like those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so that's interesting. So these go all the way along the front. There we go. Like so. Oh. Nice. This color. It's actually, it looks more saturated from what I can see on the camera there than it is in real life. It's more of a baby blue. It actually feels like it's pretty darn close to the scooter color behind me, even though that one's slightly different. I believe that that color for the scooter is unique to it entirely. Think about the directions in the instructions app is that you can spin in the instructions app. Can you? Interesting. Maybe I'll have to check this out. I didn't know you could spin them. It was slow. I thought it was just a PDF as well, and it was slower. And I was trying to download the well, I downloaded it, but then when I was just flipping from page to page, it's like this is just looking at a PDF in the iPad Files app, so it's literally just looking at a document. It's nothing special. Maybe I'll take a look at that in a moment. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll take a look at it for next stream. Thanks, ManMade. Appreciate it. So J Price, the instructions app, do you know if that's iPad friendly or not? Because if that's the case, then I will just give me 1 second. I just want to check and see. I'm still here. Worry not. It's a 3D option in the PDF. Oh, that probably wouldn't exist then. I'll not go for that right now. Because that probably would not have existed in a 2011 build. So we'll hold off for now. I'll look for it on my own time. All right, this is coming along nicely. Oh, now we've got the faucet happening. Very nice, very nice. So for that, we need back to the beige bin. Need a 1x1. Lovely. And then we need to go to the light gray bin for a 1x3. Also lovely. Oh, we need to go to the specialty bin, which is translucent pieces or transparent pieces and specialty items. And now we got the faucet. Look at that! Isn't that great? It's a fun piece. And then we need to go to the bin of little bits. The bin of bits. We need 2 of those, is it? 1, 2. I think in terms of like I guess just going back to Cosmic's comment about the inventory setup that Joel and I have, part of it is that I don't have much time to play Minecraft. So the only time almost literally the only time I'm playing Minecraft is when I'm streaming. So I don't have the time to go and spend in Minecraft making it better for the next time, unfortunately, because I would love to take the time to do that. Just so many things on the go. And so whereas Joel is making, it's part of his livelihood, it's what he does, he can justify taking an afternoon to go get set up in Minecraft with his inventory and everything like that, whereas me, I'm like, I'll just figure it out someday. So it's not that I don't appreciate the inventory, I just, basically when I shut down Minecraft after a stream, I just go, well, we're done thinking about it for now. Can you focus there? Your app? Alright, I think we're good. So then this piece goes right... Wait a second. Did I mess this up? I think I did mess this up. Oh, okay. It's not the end of the world. So this piece actually goes on the outer side. That makes more sense. Can't believe I didn't see that. It's supposed to be aligned right there. And then this piece goes here instead. Alright. Messed up slightly, but not the end of the world. That handle's really tight in there. And that's how it looks in the instructions as well, so it doesn't seem wrong. And I know they can only do so much with the scale for this, but that's pretty cool. Nice little sink there. I almost wish the tiles at the bottom were white. Why is that red though? Oh, I guess they have to be red for that area, but the back of the sink in there is half red. I guess that's just going to be one of those compromises. iPad friendly, nice. I will check that out. Let's get escalators back. That's right. Steven does love his tea. J Price, you saw that it was saw that it was off. Nice. She just sits there. There will come a moment. Well, Steven will have no choice but to notice the mistake that he has made. And we shall all bask in his embarrassment online. Well, you got me. Alright, so now we need the beige pieces, which includes... This is weird. So the beige 1x2s are in here. The beige 1x1s are in here. Dear Lego. I have a suggestion for you. And then we go back over here, I believe. Yes. For one of the 1x2 single studs. That's it for this. Then we go back to the beige bin. Oh, we got one of these. Oh, we need 3 more double deckers. Hopefully the fan's not too noisy for you all. We've reached the time of year where I need a fan. And given with the heat that my computer gives off, and the heat and humidity from outside, I gotta have a fan going. What am I missing? Oh yeah, the corner pieces. I don't remember where the corner pieces are. Are they in here? Feels like the corner pieces would be an in here type of piece. But it could be an over there kind of piece. Oh, there it is. Hooray! So 2, 1, 1, 3, 1. We got the pieces. Even I only tease because my own storage system is way worse than yours, to the point where I spend hours sorting it out. Oh yeah, I didn't take it as an insult. It was just, I think it's because after you mentioned it, my brain was kind of thinking about it in the background. It's like, why is it such a mess all the time? Why is it such a mess to you? Why don't you clean it up? And then my brain went, oh yeah, time. Can't even hear the fan. All right, no good. We have fans on here too. Yeah, thankfully we have a heat pump in the house, which is fantastic. But it just, I think I mentioned this every year this time, the last 2 years this time of year. It's such an old house that the vents are actually, I don't think the air gets all the way up to this tiny room in the corner. All right, to the build. Oh, we're moving to the back section again. So we need to put, so this piece goes here. On the red. This corner. So that means we're probably going to end up putting a... Oh, okay, I see. So let's make sure that is rotated properly. This isn't actually an easy one to make sure it's rotated properly. Oops. Rotated properly because you can grip it easy and twist it back and forth. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Oh, is that not super strong? Oh, I see, okay. Okie dokie. Let's put these two pieces together first. So we can confirm how well those are aligned. And I would love to have a camera that, I mean, I know you can't control it, but that, I know the newer cameras have a better macro. It'd be cool if I could actually have it be in focus when I'm this close doing something. If I can, I like to control the rotation of little single pieces like that as they're going together, because that means I have to do less rotational work later, or less rotational tweaking later. Did that when I messed up when it was going in. Come on. Let's try again. Yeah, it feels weird to be like doing Lego so slowly, but I like to have things rotated as nicely as possible. This one just only goes up like that. That's cool. It was 36 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. We got to, I think it was 24. Oh, yesterday? No, 2 days ago it was 24. Yesterday it was 20 something, but just humid. Like being on the ocean yesterday, it was like it was threatening to rain most of the day. It was supposed to pour a lot, so it was just like we had a bunch of gross. But 36, that's dang. I am J Price. I am actually. It made me pause for a second. It's Celsius. Is J Price Canadian? But then I remembered, so I am impressed. This should be like a code or something. You just could put in a snippet of the temperature, and then it automatically changes it to whatever regional specific thing it is. That'd be cool. Alright, so we finished that pot. On to the next one. Ooh, we got a bunch of pieces for this one. I like this piece. Alright, the beige bin, we need a 1x4. It's funny, these look way more saturated. That's one thing about this camera. I don't know if I can alter it at all. I'm just looking at the settings. There's probably something I could do to change it, but it's looking way more saturated. These have a much more yellowy feel to it, where the pieces themselves are much more neutral. Lock that, and then we need 1x2, 1x6. Then we're gonna get some leafy greens in here. So make sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6. This is interesting. So there are two different kinds of browns going on. I'm not sure if it's easy for you to tell on the screen. So one of these, the one on the left here is definitely, it's more of like an actual neutral brown, where these are more of a red brown. Jeez, I've got another piece the same color. So you can see that there's definitely a color difference between the two of them. The one on the right is more red. I'm not complaining, it's just something that I noticed. I'm not sure that they're meant to be the same color, and it just happens to be they didn't have those pieces, or whatever. Right. Hey, Moon Girl. Hello, hello. I appreciate the lurk. Welcome on in. The lovely Moon Girls, folks. The lovely Moon Girl. As I think it was Elkhorn the other day. It was either Elkhorn or McScrewgun, Moon Girl, who dubbed you the savior of Lego when you came up and found that piece. Is the leafy green not in there? Leafy green must be in with the tiny pieces then. I know I saw the leafy green piece somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good, good, good. I feel like there was something I was going to say, but I completely forgot. Thanks for getting him sorted, that's right. I appreciate the luck, Ginger. Always, always. Okay, so now we got them. Oh, so that's what I was going to say. So this is what Frostbird was saying. He doesn't understand why these hinges were done like that, because it leaves such a massive gap in the door, when he could have used these hinges like this, only left a little bit of a circle there, like just have this little bump sticking out, and then it would have allowed the door to open significantly further. So he raises a valid point. There's something about me that does like the fact that these only open 90 degrees and they just stop. That's sort of satisfying, but really, from a design perspective, having it more concealed would, in my mind, would trump a 90-degree opening door. So there's the instructions there. We need to take two of you and put you together. And it bends that way, so like so. Oops. Put the 1x4 on, which is not good. And I always love when they stagger it. Love it, love it. Ow. We're good. So that only goes... Okay, so that connects on... What? I don't understand that. Must be a cabinet that opens. We need to take a look at the vehicle is based on to see if it had a funky gap too. True. Actually, it's got only a front-on photo. Well, it looks like a toy model, so that would be funny if it had a gap in the side. Huh. So this piece here is interesting. So it connects on. It goes right here. I haven't pushed it in yet. But this okay, I'll push it in. Doesn't really matter. Push this into place. And so that goes here. This must be a cabinet door or something that opens. Oh, I guess that would make sense because it's got two little drawers underneath it, so it would make sense if there was a covered door above it like that. That's interesting. Huh. Huh, I say. Oh, and then it's just a little flower pot at the back. A little plant. I love that. Oh, that plant went down a bit too far. Come on, finger. Alright. Let's put the pot in first. The little glass for the plant, and then we will stick the plant in. Yay! Kind of, sort of. Yeah, sort of. Kind of flower. Exactly. Nice. I love that. Nice little addition. Alright, now we're dipping back into the beige box. But we need brown shelf. Actually, that one's brown again, so that's more of a brown color than it is a reddish brown color. And then beige. One by one, one by one, one, two by one. So there we go. Just do this to make it easier too. All right, I think we got a system now. So I've got, now that they're all lowering a bit, I've got like a two container system. So they stack on top of each other. So the brown, light brown, gray, light gray. They're not all that well sorted by color, but at least now I feel like I've got a system that works for me. We're taking notes from Minecraft. Random sticks in a pot. That's a flower. Exactly. Heard that the West Phalias were a little top heavy versus their width. A friend who had seen it on the side after taking a turn too quickly. Fair enough. Gosh, we've got them's pieces. Step 55, let's go. So this goes here. Actually, would kind of be neat camera-wise. Maybe if it was not so straight on. Maybe we can take a look at that one of these days as well. So maybe instead of having the camera looking right down like this, that if it was tilted this way a little bit, so you'd be basically seeing the build like that. That might be a little bit more interesting. It means you'd start to see all the wires and stuff I've got up there, but we could work on that. Oops, that's not correct, Steven. Let's get this in here straight the first time if we can. Cool. Oh, we're getting into some transparent pieces here. Oh, this must... Really? I'm not transparent. Oh, we're looking at some seats now. Fold down... Oh, this is the fold down bed, I think. Interesting. So we're working on the bed right now. Starting with a single red piece. I think we can do that. Let's move this up out of the way a little bit, since it's not going to be the main focus for a tiny bit. Visually appealing how it is now, but just enjoy Lego. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you very much for letting me know. So step 1, get the piece, put the piece in front of you. It was so hard. We need a 2x3 gray plate. Then 2 of the black. Sort of hingy pieces. I haven't thought of a good name for these yet. Maybe we'll just call them hingies. I do almost like this, having to build a smaller piece from a content perspective, because sometimes I find, even when I'm looking at the screen up there, when I'm placing blocks into place on the bigger thing, it's hard to see, but building a little shape out kind of feels pretty interesting. So I do apologize. I feel like I'm burping every once in a while. I feel like it's almost like I'm swallowing a lot of air for some reason while I'm doing the stream. It seems really bizarre. Alright, so then we got 2 1x2s. Is that all we needed? Was 3 pieces? Indeed it is. Strange. We're getting into the little robo arms too, so let's go to the 1x6 brown plate. 2 of those. We've got a bunch of them actually, that's cool. And then 2 little robo arms. So I find this an interesting choice that they would go with 2, unless they just didn't make these plates. No, because there's a... Yeah, 2x6. Is that not a common thing? That they would do 2 of these 1x6s right there instead? Lego, so many questions. I feel bad, like, asking these... Like, it sounds like I'm criticizing, but it's more just voicing my curiosities and, like, wonderings out loud. Just so many pieces, it feels like... It feels like they would have done a 2x6 at one point, so why not 2x6 brown piece? Hey Lag, welcome on in. Good to see you. Looks like it's been a while. Pleasure to have you here. Need some more of those little blue tiles. I love those. I think I like these little blue tiles more than I should. Not the more than I should, but it's such a bright color. Unusual color compared to everything else that's in the set. And then 3 1x4 brown plates. Oh, nice. Thanks, Lag. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Yeah, it was good to hear that you enjoyed it as well. So one thing I'm curious about, I mean, I know I sort of do Minecraft, Lego, but then when I do Lego, I just do the Lego all the way through until it's done. And I do have another Lego set ready to go. Oops, I only need 3 of those. So maybe this is the wrong time to ask it, but I'm kind of curious whether people are you enjoying the Lego? Like if I went right from one Lego set into another, is that something you'd be interested in, or would there be more of a preference to finish this set off, then do Minecraft for a little while, and then come back to the next set? Step 5. Righto, and then step 6 is dip into the black box. One of you. So two more hinges. that's a dark gray piece. A lot of different colors in this little one. You do you, but you prefer a mixture. Doing the Lego stream, so I wouldn't mind either way. Okay. I think for me, it's also, I need to figure out what I'm going to do in Minecraft next. I mean, I don't want to keep... I'm probably just going to abandon the mining for ancient debris on stream because I don't... I know people say that they don't mind watching that, and I appreciate that you don't mind watching that, but I don't. I think I just reached a point where I'm not enjoying just getting the stuff to blasting, finding one ancient debris per tunnel kind of thing. It just feels like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we need a red, to the red and to the beige. Two of these. And I think, to be honest, I'm a little bit intimidated or by the idea of building out the Asteria town because I've never done a town, and I feel like mentally I don't know where to start. So 1 1 2 2 2 1 2 1. Okay. Like just starting the I'm very, as a graphic designer, I find I'm very much, I like things to align and everything has its place. So my instinct is to just kind of grid everything out. But I think a grid-like town would be just boring. So I gotta figure things out. That goes on the back. That goes on the front. That goes right on top. Beige piece. Another beige piece. Oh, and then the two hinges go in there. That's interesting. Speaking of the Nether, I finally was brave enough to go in my new world. Spawned into a basalt delta and died to magma cubes. First death in a month in. First death a month in. I think I have a false sense of safety or security with the Nether because of playing the Citadel, and a lot of it's been already rooted out with paths and made spawn proof and stuff like that. So I hear you. It's still a little bit scary. I don't mind it so much, but yeah, it's it still feels like a place of terror and death. But was it a hardcore world? J Price? Should we put the Nether in? Put the Nether in the bin? Uh-oh, I don't know. An inside joke going on? I don't know that one. What's going on here? Oh, that probably connects on that way. Okay. We'll just continue along. Oh, here I am asking what it's going to do, and it's showing me right now. So then these arms, the robo arms, get bent down. You can see in the instructions there, they're sort of facing down like this a little bit. And then this snaps in. Like so. That's satisfying. And then we're on to part 7. Oh my goodness. We need to get some goods for part 7. To the brown bin. No, Bedrock doesn't have her. Oh, Bedrock. Okay, right. Yet. Legs like yet. Whoa, ha, ha, ha. The bin is my place for all the things I don't like in Minecraft. Scaffolding, birch, and now that Gotcha. One of this. 2 of the 1x1 bricks. There we go. Must all be in the small piece things. Oh, we need 2 of these. That's cool. 2 of those. 2, 1, 2. Four of the 1x1 plates. 1, 2, before. And then 1 by 2. I think that's the last 1 by 2 brown one. There we go. So 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Cool. My primary world, I have a full netherite and a completely safe nether hub. Nice. So the false sense of security is real. Yeah, exactly. When I hear the bin, all I can think of is Mighty Car Mods. I'm not sure what Mighty Car Mods is. Is it a TV show? That's good. Tea time! You've got your tea, it's time to sip. Alright, got from, but with Google I can understand why. I'll have to check that out after. Alright, so we've got to stack these. I'm going to try to make sure that these are as straight as possible before they get placed on. Whoop. That's a little crooked. Let's turn it. Yeah, that's good. This song has water in it? That's funny. It's like... I'm used to running water in Minecraft, so maybe I've never noticed it in a song before, and I'm just... Where does that sound come from? YouTube channel that builds cars. Ah, gotcha. Whole episode where everything went in the bin. Oh, as in everything from the original car went in the bin, and they didn't actually, they didn't save any of the old, they just went new on everything? Alright, now I think we're good. That was on. Oh, I see, that's going to go in the front right there. Yep, gotcha. It's amazing how YouTube and other social media platforms have offered, like, in my time anyway, unprecedented means for people to create content and share it with the world. Sort of blows my mind that people can make a living off of YouTube. Moongirl and I've had this conversation a few times, but it's just that it seems crazy almost, but very cool at the same time. So it goes like that, and this goes up. Cool. So it looks like we made the thing to look like the instructions. Pretty snazzy. And this piece snaps down onto those two connector pieces right there, where the arrows point. So let's do that. Up with my robot arms, we're actually aligned with one another. Come on. Alright, so that's in place now. So does that mean it's... How does this work? Dear instructions, how does this work? Why is it showing it again? Didn't we just do... Oh, I guess we didn't do the same one. So it must come forward and go flat as a bed. That's cool. and then sit like that as a chair. Neat. I like that. Okay, so it looks like we're doing another multi-step piece. So we're going to shove the camper van out of the way and get on with it, shall we? So doing another one of these. So we need to go back to the red bin for a 2x2 plate. Oops, upside down. Sorry, I missed a cosmic. The jealous of your fun emotes. Oh, that's a bits emotes. That one is, yeah, the teacup. That was actually a cosmic request. The teacup came out of my deck to enjoy the stream before it gets too hot when neighbors started mowing. Gosh darn neighbor. Yeah, Twitch is a little bit confusing sometimes. So when you subscribe to somebody, there's a set of emotes that you get when you subscribe to them. But when you give bits as well, those bits accumulate over time. And there's different levels of. Basically, you can have. I forget what the first level is. Like I think it's 1,000 bits. So you get access to another emote, and then 2,000 bits or 2,500 bits or something like that. So. Oh, there, emotes. Cosmic's got it. She's better at explaining it than I. She's got the deets, the details. So we need one of those reverse landed pieces. Should we put the beige ones on top? We see didn't need the beige ones. More frequently. Absolutely. Kind of, oh, that's too bad. That's a drag when you've got terrible neighbors. We consider ourselves fairly lucky. We've got some decent neighbors. We had some issues with a couple of them, but it sort of resolved itself, thankfully. And they're not. Yeah, I shouldn't say too much on a live stream, but overall, we've got a good, pretty decent relationship with them now, which is good. You know, they probably would say the same thing about us. Just we're different, is all. There it is. It's looking pretty good. Do your neighbors have a jungle in the backyard? We have one of those. There, that's a good way to put it, Moon Girl. Like they don't tend to the backyard at all. At all. So it's not a lawn. Jungle's a nice way to put it. Two by two flat plates. Put those in there, that's good. And then part 5, we need 3 more of the. Should have kept those out. Oh, messing up the order of everything. Gosh darn, Steven. Why? These must be the last of the flat pieces. No, there's actually a longer flat piece in there. So these are the last of the 4x1s. Then there's still one long 1x8. 8? Yes. Not sure what that's for. People on the other side of us are retired and just mow every other day. And one has 4 Great Danes that bark constantly. Yeah, next door is they've got some wild bushes and weeds that are like their yard is actually lower than ours, and they've got some stuff that has grown tall enough to be as tall as the fence that divides the space between us. I think it's that high, or maybe it's like a little bit lower than that. So every once in a while I look out there and just kind of sigh, but actually, other than that, the relationship's with them has gotten a lot better. 2x4 plates. 1x4 brick with side studs. We only need one of those. We need another red piece. I do like it when I can just sort of reach over and not have to bring over the bin. That's cool. And I need 2 more hinges. I think that's all the black pieces I need. Yes, because that's a dark. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark gray 2x2. Elkhorn? Elkhorn is in here, lurking, waving at the same time. Nice. Well, come on in, Elkhorn. Appreciate the lurk. Always a pleasure, good sir. Always a pleasure. Oops. No, that's the wrong one. Need to go to the light blues. To use the light blues. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, 2 of those. And 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of that, 1. Okay. So I'm not really, I don't do the knolling like Joel does, but at least I like to make sure I've got the pieces out. I love Great Danes, but barking all day is not cool. It is tough. I mean, if you've got 0 peace and quiet, then it's just feels like it drives you insane after a while. 2 more hinges. I like this song. I don't think I've heard this one. Or if I have, it hasn't been very often that I've heard it. Just go together like this. Satisfying snap sound. Satisfying sap sound. What? Doesn't even make any sense, Steven. Tea time. Ooh, that's yummy. Alright, so that's done. So we're going to be doing the round cushion part again. Wait. Okay, there's one more flat 1x4. I thought I had used all the 1x4 flat pieces there. So I'm a little concerned. Need 2 of you. 2 more corner cushions. Or cushion corners. And then I need 4 and 1. And those will all be over in the small bin. They all decide to move at some point. Yeah. The 3 boys are also very loud. So satisfying. That's right. Moon Girl. You're a bad influence. Also hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4. The noise war is on. Alright, there we go. I think we're going to probably do the same thing as the last time. Probably identical. Oops, sorry. And then these are, again, going to be exactly the same. So let's put these pieces together. Foist. Like butter. There we go. One more time. Gosh, that's not rotated well enough. Gosh darn it. It actually seems to work quite well. If I put it on slightly crooked, I'm gonna do that more often if I can. Put it on slightly crooked like that, and then press it flat against the table. Seems to snap it right into place. Pretty darn satisfying. Wonder if it'll work here too. Yep, it does. Sorry, I realize it makes the camera shake a tiny bit, but this actually works pretty well. Nice. We bought them a small pool for the summer, so we may just achieve that. Nice. That would help you, but spoilers? Spoilers on this, you mean? I'm not sure what the... I apologize, Lag. I do not know what you mean by that. You can invite them over for a pool party with the dogs because become good friends, then openly swear at them when their dogs get too loud and you only be half kidding. Can there be spoilers with a Lego build? Like someone just says, it's a VW camper van. Throws it in the bin. Spoilers on the Lego set. I don't know. Perhaps if it's possible to have spoilers, maybe not. I don't know what they would be. Not sure where that goes. That's a weird one. So it looks like... That's so weird. Did I mess up the bottom of that? That seems so weird. Okay, I thought there was this... Oh, wait. That is really weird. I don't know how that's supposed to attach. So I figure it's probably supposed to be centered with this. So it goes straight back from there. Alright, you can see those. I guess that is it. If you look at the instructions here, it looks like I've done the right thing there. Oops. It looks like this part is correct. I guess it's just the angle that you can't see the that slanted piece underneath from the angle in the instructions. So maybe that's what's throwing me off. Because I did go straight back. It makes sense that these would be properly aligned with one another. It's weird that this comes forward and this one just leans back. Sorry, I forgot to switch back. So it's interesting that this one only leans back a tiny bit. And this one actually leans down to make a flat bed. Surprising that they didn't do it for both sides. That's alright. Again, only so much you can do when building something to scale. Full size pool, you're in a clean spot. Only 8,000 points away from Super Devotee. Nice. Need one of those for my kids when I tell them to find something. Oh, gonna make all the things crack. That's pretty cool. Is it? Yeah. Thank you, Cosmic. I meant to ask that. Nice. Very cool. So close. Alright, so what's next? So now we're looking at the entire thing again, so we'll move this down here. Thanks for being here often enough to save up the points, Man-Made. That's awesome. Greatly appreciated. I'm glad people like to save up for things. So I just wasn't, I was trying to come up with different channel point things that I just maybe people will like this. There's no way to know for sure. So I appreciate that. All right, so we got those two. Oh, those little ones must be in the small bin. Okay, 2 of those. And one of the side studlies. A 1x1 slanted piece. I do love, it took me a little while to realize it, but I do love that this slanted piece starts off so thin and it goes to 2 plates high. I think that's neat that it's 2 plates high. It's almost like Lego thought of this. Crazy. So this goes like so. Wait for Nightbot Plus, but that has too many points. That is a lot. Well, here's the deal. We'll say this, man-made. If you do the Super Devotee, and then just over time you happen to save up for Super Devotee again, just let me know that you do it, or just redeem it a second time. And then that'll be the same as a Nightbot Plus. We'll do that. If you so choose. Yeah, I missed the podcast with Joel last month, but we're doing one this Wednesday. We're going to be chit-chatting about Ms. Marvel. Happy about that. It's too bad. We're going to be watching the second last episode before we record. It's too bad that we're not going to be able to chat again after the finale. There we go. All them's pieces in place. Good. So we need more red pieces. What are those? 1x6 bricks. 1x6. 1x6. No, one 1x3. 1 1x3. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we're getting into the fun pieces. One of these. Not sure what that would be, but we'll take it. That's interesting. It just goes here. I wonder why it goes here. Scan for that. That'll definitely save up again. Nice. Every name added to the Super Devo list in the About section of the info channel. Fulmers is gifting a tier 1 sub to the community to Devin Skirata. Is that it? Oh, Skirata. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Fulmers. Thank you so much. Gift sub hype indeed. It's just one of those things. Again, the fact that you're all here watching makes me happy. The fact that you would want to subscribe makes me happy. Happier. And the fact that you would want to gift a subscription to somebody else, for some reason that almost... It's not that I don't appreciate your own subs, but that you would gift it to somebody else. It's just a cool thing. Thank you so much, Fulmers. I know my community of you folks overlaps with a lot of others like Cosmic and Joel or whatever, but what a cool community of people. Just blow my mind. I haven't seen that subscription announcement with the hearts before. Actually me either in the chat. That's neat. Yeah, Fulmers, hearts right back at you. I'm not the only one seeing that, right? Exactly. Classic Cars quote. 2 more 1x6s? What? Cosmic, oh my goodness, get a 6-month tier. Oh my goodness, you folks are amazing. Thank you so much, Cosmic. 6 months tier 1 to Moon Girl. Thank you so much, Cosmic. And Fulmers and Cosmic, I don't have the words. It's like trying to focus on one thing when you folks are being so generous. It throws everything off, and now I don't even know. I'm like, what was I looking for? Was I doing with Lego? Minecraft? What's going on? Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Where's the one? Oh, there's the one. Probably the last 1x3 piece. That's why it's so hard to find. So again, to Fulmers and Cosmic, thank you so much. That's amazing. You'll have a limited time to earn. What just happened? Oh, the hype train started. Nice. And Bits hype, did I miss that? I did. I didn't. I apologize, Lag. I didn't hear anything for that. Thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. We've got a hype train going. Choo choo. So we're just building up the red wall on this side. Exactly, man. There you go. Now you got it. Oh yeah, here's a question. So those the hype train icons that I did, I'm happy with them. But then the designer brain in me, I made Cosmic a flower emote, for those of you who may not have seen it. A sunflower emote that's a heart. And I really enjoyed that process. But the final one is actually just created in Adobe Illustrator. So it's a program that allows you to make a graphic that you can scale as large or small as you want to, and the resolution doesn't change. It's just super crisp all the time. So exactly, that one right there. So what I was going to do is actually redo the train icons the same way, so that they were vector-based, which means that they'll be even crisper than they are right now. And I'm just wondering if, and that's sort of those are one of the tools that I use for graphic design professionally in my day-to-day. And just, would people be interested in seeing me do, like, this is an Adobe Creative Cloud stream where I'm just going to be redoing this icon as a vector base? Is that something that people would be interested in to find out? See a little bit what I do in my day-to-day life? More red pieces. Well, Jay Price with another, oh my goodness, some 100 bits as well. Thank you so much. Oh, Leg, I missed it. I apologize. 100 bits again. I'm not seeing that notification. That's weird. I'm going to test the widgets here just 1 sec. Oh, was there a visual one that went up? But it's not making any sound. That's odd. So I'm sorry that I missed that, Lag. 100 bits from another 100 bits from Lag. 100 bits from Jay Price. Thank you so much. Yes. Definitely find it interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know, because I enjoy doing it, and it's sort of the same idea as doing an emote on stream. It would just be a different tool, and I can just talk about, for anybody who may have dabbled with Adobe Illustrator as well, then I can just sort of show, you know, these are the little tricks and shortcuts and things that I do. Oops, that's the wrong piece. I need a 2x3. And then for those of people who are not familiar with Adobe Illustrator at all, I could start off by giving an intro, to what the application is. And then we could take a look at Photoshop as well, briefly, just to show what the difference between the two of them is. I would watch a stream of you reading the dictionary. Cosmic. That's funny. As Igmund, right? Steven reads the dictionary in various channel point rewards voices. Alright, nice. Oh, this is cool. I do like this. We've got a nice big long piece that goes along and just acts as... It's Tuesday! It's Tuesday! Speaking of which, let's do this! And who did that? It was Fulmers. Of course it was. You are the one who does it plenty of times. So 2 minutes on the timer. Button pushed. I do like with the Stream Deck, it is just one button. Go boop! And it is good to go. So... I read the dictionary once. Terrible plot, but I like the way it explained every word. Waka waka, that is good. Mr. Badger Seth with that, but don't cheer. That would be hilarious. Moon Girl, did you change? Moon Girl, I think you changed the color of your name, didn't you? You were orange. Were you orange before? I thought you were orange. I could be wrong. Another 100 bits. Thank you so much, Lag. Lag is... just being super generous with the bits today. Thank you very, very much. Trying out colors. That is good. Nice. So that is... Well, I'm glad I noticed. Be one of those things. Change the color, don't notice. Lose friends, it is not okay. Okay. You know, honestly, I wish I could read books on stream with different voices just to be obnoxious. But I also think it would be funny, but I don't think I can actually do that. I think the rights to reading books, I think the rights to books do not permit you to do that. We have received level 2 hype train training mode. Woot! Thank you so much, everybody, for the generosity and the bids and the subscriptions. You are all just amazing human peoples. It's so good. Thank you very much. Even more bits hype. I missed another one. Aldebar with the bits. Oh man, it just keeps coming. Thank you so much. I do apologize that I'm missing some of those because the sound, for whatever reason, is just not working. So I'll have to look at that afterwards to see why. Igman tooth. Toot toot. Thanks, Moon Girl. Okay, now we need to move on to the nether step with a 61. 61 was fun, but we've more to do on step 62. We got the Raven. And now we need to go. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes on the timer. Thank you again, Fulmers, for using your 2,000 bits on Tuesday's Child. Alright, now we're going to the big chunky bits again. So we've got traditional bricks. And then we need to get an even more traditional brick, the classic 2x4. Then we go for the... Oh, that's not right. I have a lot of these hinge pieces that keep throwing me off. I think they're 1x2s, but they're not. I'm trying to think of something clever to say, but they're just not what I need. Where are you, 1x2? I do need a 1x1, so I'll take that out. And one 2x2 in inverted slant. So that 1x2 being a tad elusive. Okay, let's take the hinge pieces out because I feel like those are just in my way. I can't see them properly. Another hinge piece. Another hinge piece. So those are all 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So those are the ones I don't need. Oh, there's another one. Fantastic. Another hinge. So where is the 2x2 piece now that I've gotten all the hinges out? Oh, there it is, right in the middle. Gosh darn it. Alright. Right, Elderbar. Timer's up. Thank you very oh my goodness. Thank you very much for popping by as always. Always good to see you. Have yourself a wonderful stream, because I know you're streaming very shortly as well. Put those in. Sorry that I missed you leaving. Fulmers would be 10,000 pages of the word Tuesday, but all with different... That's right. Is this turtle laughing or plotting to take over the world? Yes. Both indeed. Okay, now we get the pieces. Now we gotta sort it out. So 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1. Okay. So we're just doing more building up this side. Try to get this one in straight right away. Apologize for the blurriness. I just need to get it. There we go. Beautiful. So, 6, the 4. Oh, I'm gonna put this piece here and here. It's interesting. I wonder what these two brown studs are for. Like, what's the point of those? I guess they're still visible from the outside. Once that is put into place. Moongirl looking for lunch making, even though I already said in the beginning that it was... Yeah, you're doing a Steven level lurk there, Moongirl, today. Appreciate you being here, though. So there's these two little brown studs. It's a little hard to see. That's better. A brown, a little round single 1x1 stud there and there. The same thing's on the other side as well, so it's interesting that they're there and that they're visible. I wonder if they're meant to be like... I don't know if they're going to remain visible, but I wonder if they're meant to be like shock mounts or something like that. Alright, so we're now moving on to... I think it looks like we're going to be almost done with the red level here. So we're putting the black plates on top of this, so that means we are likely going to be moving on to all the white bits for the top soon. That's cool. Speaking of the black pieces, for the black layer, I mean. We need two 2x4 plates. Yoink! We need 4 corner pieces. Cool. And then a 1x4. Another 1x4, and then 2 1x1s, which would be in the bin of wee pieces. Oh, announcement. Cough, cough. The bits hype. Oh, Manmade with some more 100 bits. I apologize, Manmade. Is that the one I missed? Bits hype. Cough, cough. Thank you, Cosmic. Sorry, Manmade, I missed that. So that was after the hype train. I apologize, I missed that one. So thank you very, very much. You folks are amazing. This is so generous today. Blows my mind. Thanks, Cosmic. I appreciate that. I haven't told you you're awesome today. You're awesome. Alright, so that's the 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay. And that is literally going along and just dressing this up. So let's do the individual pieces first so we can make sure they go on straight as possible. So let's take that piece off. This way I can make sure it lays flat when I do it. So I do like this whole thing about making it slightly crooked. Seems to work well, and then placing it flat. I'm shoving it down with my fingernail like that because that does a pretty good job of rotating it into place. So that is a technique I like and I'm going to keep. Thank goodness the new iPhone is water resistant. You all just went for a swim in a bucket. Oh my goodness. I would be so stressed. I would be... Oh my goodness. I don't think I knew that the new one was fully water... Oh, I guess from the 8 up, they've all been rainproof. And I guess slightly waterproof. I forget when they started to be slightly waterproof overall. So that's good. Oh my goodness. Shakes wet hair. I read Cosmic's message first. Shakes wet hair and clothes first, and I didn't kind of clue in, and I realized now it's in reference to J prices. Get a notice before we go swimming next time. I'll come dressed with you. Nice. All right, pieces are going into place. Oh, that's interesting. These two L bracket things face the same way. I would have assumed, clearly, wrongfully assumed. Oh, let's do this. Okay, you need to come off. Take you off as well. We'll do the same thing we did last time, and we will place the corner piece in. Now that I know where it's landing. beauteous. This goes on here. Back into place here. Welcome, Steven. Just want to support a really great streamer. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for Tim Apple for making the iPhone water resistant. Hopefully there isn't a next time. No kidding. This is one of those things that I believe it's not officially... I'd have to look it up. I don't think it's waterproof. Like if you look at their documentation, I don't think it's waterproof. It's their marketing material will say water resistant. But if you look at it, the actual specifications for it, it says that it's waterproof up to a certain... That's weird. This is going to cover a hole there. Why is there a hole there? It's waterproof up to a certain depth. But I don't think... If there's still liquid damage on the inside, I don't think the warranty covers that. Like if you went scuba diving with it and went much further down, then the waterproof, I guess the further down than the seal would resist, and there's water on the inside. It's still physical damage at that point. A certain length of time, yeah. So I think that's the thing. So if you show up and say, well, I went swimming with it and there's water inside, even though it's supposed to be, they don't actually say. It'll still be considered physical damage. If only they could fix the issue of the screen being smashed when you drop it. 2 iPhones in iPhone. You have 2 iPhones in iPhone heaven. Oh, it's a drag. Same with the cameras. Gotcha. So I guess we did that. We sealed off the top, the block, and now we are looking at... Oh, we're making a foldable table now with a beverage. All right, to the light gray container. 4x4 plate. Yes, please. Oh, I didn't actually go to the right thing. So we need 2 white pieces. I have the light gray here. Let's do the light gray first. That's this one. Cool. So that's it for light gray. 1 and 1? Yes. No, waterproof, dustproof. ROG Phone 5S for the win. ROG... I'm not sure what an ROG Phone 5S is. Is that the iPhone 5S? That's what you're still rocking the 5S? That's a good phone. Cricket's new iPads, 3 of the 4 screens cracked due to temperature changing. Really? Is that like going from, because you went from hot, cold weather outside into a hot home too quickly kind of thing? That's really strange. So 2 of these. I mean, it makes sense from a physics standpoint, going from freezing temperature to hot temperature, but I've not seen that. I've not heard of that up here. I need a... 4x4, no, 4x3. Flat, can you switch hinges on, with hinges on the side? Why is that? That's a pretty big piece. Why is that so hard to spot? Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Blindness. And now we need to go into the specialty bin for... Woohoo! The adult beverage goblet. Asus Republic of Gamers. I don't know what that is. Is that the Asus Republic of Gamers? Is that a gamer-specific phone? So it's basically a phone that's designed specifically to play games on it? Yes, they had it in the heat outside and came into the air conditioning and they cracked. Oof. Now, interesting, a question about AppleCare. Would that have been considered covered under physical damage? Or would that have been was it covered for free in a manufacturer defect? And that's just me being curious. I know if you crack the screen and you've got to pay. There we are. Cool, cool. Table's in place. Still want to know where the hairbrush goes. Maybe it goes on this little spot right here. Table's looking pretty good. So what do you say? I know Moon Girl's lurking now, but in case you're still listening, what do you think, Moon Girl? Get one of these for a retirement vehicle? $50 deductible. That's not bad, all things considered. I'm an ROG fanboy. Most of my computer has ROG parts. Even I have an ROG gaming chair that you can... Huh. Republic of Gamers. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of Republic of Gamers before you mentioned it. Very cool. Alright, the table is in place. What are we doing in... Oh, we're getting close. Ooh, we're almost to the end of booklet 1. Interesting. Maybe we'll end off the stream with ending the stream with booklet 1. And then we'll take a look at booklet 2 quickly. Alright, so now we need some more white pieces. A lot of flat pieces. So we need 1 by 4, 1 by 6, 2 by 2 flat plates. I don't know why I can't remember this. What is it? This called again? ASMR? Audio? Or AMSR? I don't know. A thing with noise and sounds. If somebody puts in what the acronym is. So Moon Girl, was that yes to this being a retirement vehicle? There it is. Oh, that's not it. Thought I had it. There we go, finally. It took way too long. 1 by 3. I think it was 1 by 4 pieces, but the 1 by 3 seems to be pretty elusive. There's 1. So 1. Oh, it's not even in view. There we go. So 1, 1. 2, you need one more 1 by 3. Oops, actually I need 2 of those. Another 1 by, nope, here 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 2 by 4. Oh my goodness. This piece does not want to be found. There it is. Right after I say it. No, 2, 2, 2, and then I need the 1 by 1s. 1 by 1s over here, though? I do not believe they are. Audio. No to the vehicle. Moon Girl's like, nope, we're not getting one of those when we retire. It's ASMR. Audio, sensory... something something. Audio sensory meridian response. Meridian. That's probably why I'm forgetting it. I keep forgetting it. The word for meridian. I don't think it just. Oh, I said retirement. Yeah, get one of these as a retirement vehicle. And then audio sensory meridian response. I'm curious why meridian. I can look that up after. I'm just. It's got me. It doesn't ring as an obvious word to use for this to me, so yeah. Alright, we're smoothing off the outer edges. It would have to be red, of course. Of course it'd have to be red. And if not, we would just make it red. But this works as well. Yep, that's good. We shall continue to use that technique as well. I think it'd be pretty cool to have one of these at some point. As a retirement thing, it'd be neat because then you just got no schedule. That's weird. Is that correct? Why don't you go like this? So there is only 3 gray showing there. Same as the instructions. And then there's 1 black. That's so weird. It seems not symmetrical. I have a feeling this is where windows are going to go. I could be wrong, but it seems weird that you have a window here, a window there. That's not aligned with the table. Why 4? By looking in the instructions, there's still this, you know, 1 black stud visible here. Same as you can see right there. Then there's 3 gray right here. Same as the instructions, and then 1 black showing right there. So this is correct. And there's a single space. It's hard to see. Yeah, single space right here as well, which shows the instructions. That's odd. I'll let it go. But still. Looking for them. They're so expensive. Yeah. An old Beetle would be cool. We kind of need to have... I don't know that I'd ever really want to drive it a ton, but it'd be pretty a neat vehicle to have. If ever became rich and then just wanted to have like a collection of vehicles, I'd probably try to get a bunch of Vespas, which I think would be really cool. And then it'd be nice to have some of these old classic vehicles. Almost the same thing I'm doing with the Legos, like getting these classic icons and then having this VW. It's looking pretty good. It's coming along. Still needs a lot of love for the front, but it's definitely taking shape. Yeah, I think this will work out well. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more steps. We've got about a little over 15 minutes, so I think that's what we'll finish with booklet 1 today. Yeah, it's really starting to take shape. Yeah, agreed. I'm pretty pleased with the way this is looking. The only thing that I'm not 100% sold on... Wait, did I mess this up? I would love to have a top-down view of the instructions, because now I see that this table... Maybe it's because you're just not... That chair is not sitting... The table's not centered. It seems to fit well there. This just goes down like... Oh, that just falls off apparently. It feels like it should be 1 brick forward. This being down like that, I feel somehow that this should be right there. But this doesn't really want to go down at all right now. It's weird that this only goes down part way. Oh well. I'm going to buy the Ecto 1 and... While you're here, as in while you're in stream, those would be good too. I've actually got my eye on the Ecto 1. I would love to get that one. The DeLorean I would like as well, but I feel like that one... Joel's going to do that one on stream at some point as well. I think he said he wanted to get it at some point and stream it, so I don't... If I got it, I'd probably just build it for myself to put in the background. The Ecto 1, that would be pretty sweet. Find them in Kuwait. Just can't justify the price. Yeah, it's tough. Stevenize the build later to balance out the design. It's true. Yeah, true. I can do that. I feel like whatever was done for the back here should be done for the front as well. But I still need to see what's happening here because there are, you know, it's showing that the instructions show the seat up all the way like this, as you can see right there. So I need to see what's happening there first. And it's interesting that it shows this seat straight up. If I put this seat straight up, there's a big old gap in behind it, so... yeah. I don't know, I feel like there's something wrong going on with this, but I could be mistaken. But maybe Jay Price, I'll take a look at the, maybe between this stream and next stream, I'll take a look at instructions elsewhere to find out. Maybe I can find some of those 3D rotatable instructions to find out what it looks like from the top, because this, you know, looking from the top, it seems weird that the table is over one but not over the other. So like if this seat could sort of lean back further, or maybe I put this here, just one sec, maybe I put the arms on wrong on the seat. It shows them. Sorry, just one sec. No, I did that right. Alright. We'll just go with it for now. What did we do? We did 62. We're on... so we just finished 65. Okay, now we're on to 66. Cool. Hate to give you spoilers, but the front one is up because you haven't put the front seat... no, it's spoilers are fine. I guess this is one of the things I wasn't sure what you meant by spoilers. If I've made a mistake in it, and people know, I'm fine with people letting me know that I made a mistake. If it's a little thing like what Jay Price was doing, like a little thing, wondering when I would notice that one thing was off by a block, that's fine. But if I've made this structurally wrong, the front one is up because you haven't put the front seat. The front one is up because you haven't put the front seat backs on yet, which I guess would be what are going into these two things here. Okay. That's probably in the second one. Yeah, but if you know, if anyone knows, like, if there's a reason why this is off, or if it's just meant to be off, just let me know. That's fine. Seems odd, but either way. Enough about that. Let's get on to the steps. So we're going to go to the light gray container. So we need one of these. That's right. Mine is the same. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Thank you. But I'm looking at you, Lego. I don't know why it's like that. We have the metal goblet. That's it for the light gray. We need to go to the translucent, the rarely used translucent bin for a super glowy yellow piece. My goodness, it's like a what'd you call that? It's almost fluorescent yellow. Thanks. I do appreciate the confirmation though, Lag, because I feel like I messed something up. And then we need to go into, got this one beige piece. So one, and oh right, the 1x1s are in with the big pieces, which I don't understand. All right, and then we see where these go. Little 1x1 right there. We can get to go that straight. First try. That's pretty good. Nice. 1x1 there, and then 1x2 goes right here. Ooh, is it a lava lamp? This must be a lava lamp. That seems like it would be appropriate for the era. That's funny. A lava lamp right there. Or maybe it's just a regular lamp, but it looks like it would be a lava lamp. The way it's made, it will always be closer to one seat. They just decided to put it closer to the rear seat. Yeah. But I guess I don't understand why they didn't move this that way one. Just visually, it sort of would make sense to me to have them centered. Regardless, I do appreciate you confirming. Where does this go? Oh, over here. Yes. Right there. Very good, very good. And then we are now... Oh, we're doing... I guess we're doing the steering wheel. That's cool. Why you gotta be like that? Just zoomed in too quickly. That's one thing I do too much. Like I'll zoom in and zoom. If you zoom it off to the side, sometimes it'll close it. So I need to zoom in. Yeah, okay, so that was a sparkly piece. The previous time I was wondering if I was supposed to get the sparkly piece there, but you can see in the top right, that one is clearly a sparkly piece. So 2 dark gray studs, 1x1 studs. Shiny one. Oh no, the one on the back though, I was wondering about. That's what it was. The one on the back, I was wondering if it was supposed to be shiny or not. Because it didn't show that it was shiny, but I just wanted the shiny one anyway. That must be the other piece I'm looking for there. The gray one must be in with the other gray pieces. Yep. There we go, one of you. It's a 2 wide hingy as opposed to a 2x1 hingy as opposed to a 1x2. That's what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to get. There we go. So, I take it that's the shiny one? Yes, that is the shiny one. It goes on here. That's interesting, that's a bit... It goes on a bit loose, but you can actually shove it in a bit more so that it's snug. Well, that's that part. Which goes... Now I see where that goes. Now does it snap in the middle? Wiggle it back and forth a little bit. So it's in the middle. Interestingly, that feels like it's in the wrong spot as well. It feels very centered, which I would expect it to be more to the left. Interesting. Color-wise, everything looks like it's in the right spot, so we'll go with that. Then we're doing the brake pad here. That snaps down and oops. There we go. Put that up next to the gas pedal. Makes sense. Try to get on the same angle. Yeah, that steering wheel's in the wrong spot. It's probably the way it is. Just for economy of space. Oh, sorry about that lag. Nothing personal. We just got links turned off. Just. That is pretty aggressive though from Nightbot. It's just like, oh, you posted link? 22 messages were deleted, so I apologize for that. I do appreciate Nightbot, but holy smokes. A little on the aggressive side sometimes. 2 of the slanted 1x1 pieces. Mine from a wish list of a fraction of the price. Exact replica of this one. Cool. I erased it. Yeah, Nightbot. You have been expunged. But I need 6 of these. The 1x1s with the side stud. 2, 3, 4, 6. No, it's alright. No worries at all, lag. Question though, you say that you got it on Wish, an exact replica. So is it not an official Lego set? Did somebody piece it together and sell it on Wish, or was it the genuine Lego set? So 2 of these, 6 of those, 2 and 1. Okay. We got similar things going on over here. We'll put that like so. That goes on the very end of the front. Not an official set, didn't even come in a box, but had the official instructions. That's cool. Is it Lego though? If that's the case, I have to keep my eyes open for that. That's pretty cool. Let's try a thing here where we align these first. So I'm just trying a thing where I attach them both, align them first, then snap them down. Maybe that'll help keep them straighter than usual. That also worked quite well as a technique. Very cool. No pieces had the Lego... Oh, pieces had the Lego logo, but felt sturdy enough close to... That's very cool. It's good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Oops. Almost there. Very cool, very cool. Everything fit well. Nice. The VW Beetle set. That's one that I got my eye on as well, but it's hard to find one in Canada. I think I found one. I gotta save up for that one now. So I think I've got... So people are wondering what I'm doing by putting things on Cricut. I've sort of realized that I can put it on Cricut and then take a piece and flatten it against the side, basically solving my alignment problem that I was doing earlier, which has been a neat little discovery. I like it, and I shall continue to use it. Look on Wish. Okay. Cool. Ah! Okay. That's good, we get that done. We are so close. Page 79 of 84. Alright, now we need to look for some more red pieces. Couple of... two 1x2 flat plates. We need 2 1x3 studded plates. And then 2 1x4 studded plates. Schmancy. Ooh, difficult first step. Snap the 2 red pieces together. Sorry for the extreme close-up here, folks. Just know that on Wish, you take a chance of getting something totally not being expected when you get it. That's actually a fair reminder as well. Thank you, J Price. We did, we ordered something for our cat one time. It was a climby cactus, like a cat tower scratching post that was supposed to be a cactus, and Moon Girl ordered it, and instead we got a pewter pocket watch. It was like not even the same category of product. Good to know, Leg, but also appreciate the reminder, J Price. Alright, looks like that's good too. Moving on to step 70. Oh, what's going on there? Going to the black bits again. We need one of these. 1x4 with side studs, and then that's a triple decker. Ooh, a 1x2 slanted triple decker piece. That's interesting. Oh, I need 2 of those. Interesting. Oh, I see now. Okay. This has to go in the front. Ha ha ha! Good one, Cosmic. Nice. Clever. I do appreciate word mashups. Alright, so this piece is going to go in here, which will then sort of shove the brakes up a little bit. That's okay. I actually like how that has a spot to rest against, so I don't have to guess where it's going to go. So it's interesting. On some level, my brain is sort of expecting a level of finish on this that's similar to the scooter, but I have to remember that they're not the same scale at all. My scooter is longer than this actually is, and so that's a one-person vehicle. So if you made this large enough to be, 3 times as wide as the scooter, so that it was to scale, this thing would be massive, and it would be super detailed, and it would be very cool. It's still very cool, but just sort of, I guess, saying it out loud as a reminder to myself as well. All right, so now we need 2 1x2 flat plates, 2 2x4 flat plates, easy to find, thankfully, and 2 1x6 archways. Wait, 2 of them? Oh, there's a second. Okay, good. Woo! I took all of your brain cells. Nice. Cactus scratching post wasn't a wish, though. Oh, wasn't it? It wasn't a wish. Oh, I thought it was. Interesting. Within the hour, that's good. Fair enough. All right, I'll keep it in mind. Still good to know, Lag. I appreciate it. Together. Is it gonna be the same on both sides? Yep. So this snaps on to the side of here. Okay, so it just snaps on the side here and rests on top of the 2. That's what's going on. It doesn't actually snap onto the 2 angle pieces. I like that though. Look at that. Sorry, I can't focus on these, but it's a neat technique where, so this piece here didn't actually snap down and on top of these. angled pieces, it's attached to this black plate underneath. But it's pretty cool how they're able to do that. Just have it go flush to the top. That's a neat detail. Pretty cool. And just snap the other one on the same place on the other side. Cool. It's pretty snazzy. I dig it. And then we need to go to. Well, now we're going to do the red hingy bits. We need two 1x1s, two 1x1 blocks. We need two VU hingy bits, and we need two of the innies and two of the outies. Two outies, two innies. Cool. Let's snap them hinges together first. I did that. So they're not even meant to be hinged. Wait a second. That's so weird. Why are they going on flat pieces? Are they meant to be hinged? What? What's going on here? Why would these be... Why would those be hinged? Alright, I'm gonna refer to the box for a second. I don't understand why those are hinged. Just trying to figure it out, but... I won't go into my old Wish scamming scheme where I would get stuff and say I didn't get it, get my money back. I was young and still. Products on Wish and many others similar online ordering sites are made in China. Knockoffs. Well, that's cool. At least there's some good. I imagine there are enough positive stories and outcomes from Wish. Otherwise, why would they still be around? This is weird though. I don't understand why. Like these hinged pieces are going on the side here. They're going in, but it's on a flat piece, smooth piece. But I can't tell. It doesn't look like they're hinged anywhere on the final build. I don't know why they would pop out from the side. Interesting, but I'm just not sure. Don't understand. Even if they don't hinge and they just stay in place, which I get. I guess that's my question, is like if they're not meant to hinge, like why do they do that? Because they could have easily used a 2x2 studded piece right here. Oh, the front doors will go there. Nice. Gotcha. Question answered. Appreciate it, Lag. Okay, cool. That's done. The next and final step of book 1. Oh, where'd you go? We now need the 1x12, is it? 1, 2, 4, 12, yeah. Then two 1x3s. Last step of book 1. And that's what I thought it was going to do, so... One by 3s go there, and then 1x12 going right across there. Cool. There we go. That is what we've got so far. Pretty darn cool. So it is definitely taking shape. You've seen that angle a lot already, I guess. So obviously some parts and bits are going to go on the front still. Back's looking pretty complete in the lower end, which is neat. I like the fact that you can open this up and see the engine inside. Very cool, very cool. And the doors open up. You can see there's a little cabinet right here, which is cool. Then there are drawers on the other side, which are pretty neat. It's a pretty fun build. Enjoying this. Nice. All right. I guess that's where we'll stop for now. Oops. Because it is about that time for launch. And we've reached the end of Booklet 1, so that seems like an excellent stopping point. So once again, everyone, I do appreciate you all for being here. Thank you, everyone, so much for the bits, Lag, with your bit generosity throughout, Cosmic with your gift sub, and Fulmers with the gift sub generosity as well, and Man-Made. And actually, that's right, Aldebar did 100 bits as well. Thank you all so much. It's still boggles my mind. It's so appreciated. You folks are all awesome sauce. Really appreciate it. I keep saying that because it's true. Yeah, no worries, Lag. Thanks for being here. Have yourself a great day as well. For those of you who may want to do some Minecrafty goodness after this, we're gonna do a raid on Aldebar because he is live and doing some Minecraft greatness. He always does some cool stuff, so we will be heading over there briefly. But for me, it's going to be a bit of a raid and run because it's lunchtime in the household. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you again, everyone, for the generosity. Like I said, you know how to make a guy feel special. It's amazing. So have a good one, and we'll catch you Thursday evening. If all goes according to plan, I will see you then. All right. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.